Well, someone's got to break the ice, and it might as well be me.
Here we go. This is our very first sealed event. We're doing the damn thing. Opening our card pool. Tell me what you think we should run, Finn.
Let's see what it gets.
Green? Or is it? We've got Connecting the Dots, Kylox, Case of the Ransacked Lab, and Intrude on the Mind. But then we've also got Analyze the Pollen, which can tutor for a creature, Axebane Ferox, and Sharp-Eyed Rookie, which are all really good green creatures. I mean, we could try to go Temur, but that seems a little excessive. 2 extra rares. So, on average, maybe 1 in every 3 packs, you're probably going to get an extra rare. I don't see any list cards at all. Other than this one rare dual land, we got no lands at all. 3 hard-hitting questions. 3 bite spells for 1 mana. Oh my god. That's wild. We've got a Tin Street Gossip. We've got 2 breakouts. How many 2-drop creatures do we have, though? But I mean, 2 breakouts is kind of nuts. Yeah, Gruul looks kind of good. We could at least play Connecting the Dots. We don't play Kylox or Intrude on the Mind. Let's dump the Case of the Ransacked Lab because there's no way we're playing that. Crocodile. Crocodile might be good enough even if we're not in blue. In fact, we could run the 1 Thundering Falls and have a better chance of hard casting him, but we can always just disguise him and play him for just the green. Tunnel Tipster. I actually like that guy. He can ramp us into our big stuff or just help us disguise. If we end up playing a lot of disguise, I think we want to go with that. We've got to pick your poison. All right. We've got every green card. Every single green card that we drafted is down here. Wow. Like, yeah, so the card quality is just so much higher, right? This is kind of a ridiculous pool. The fact that we've got Tin Street Gossip and Tunnel Tipster means we really want to double down on disguise. Is Breakout worth it if we just use it to tutor up the best creature from the top 6 and put it into our hand? Kind of wondering if we really need 17 lands. Because other than disguise stuff, we can play everything out of our hand for 4 mana or less. In fact, everything plays out of our hand for 3 mana or less other than 2 cards. And we have 2 cards in the deck, Tunnel Tipster and Tin Street Gossip, that actually ramp us. Honestly, that kind of makes me think... that we can go down to 16 land. That puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we only have to dump 1 of these cards. I think probably the Vengeful Tracker. Since we're not 100% sure it's good enough, we keep the breakouts, we keep the Vitu-Ghazi Inspector. All that feels pretty good. So now, on average, we will have 1.5 disguise creatures in our hand by turn 3 when we would want to play a disguise creature. So that extra 0.5 is a nice buffer. We've also got 4 2-drops, which is 1 in every 10. So we have a little over a 50% chance of Breakout actually hitting a 2-drop. But even if it doesn't, it's going to tutor our best creature in the top 6 cards. I think that's probably worth it. Speakeasy. Tin Street Gossip, and a Tunnels Hipster. Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. We're going to take it to 7 wins. You ready, guys? Like, Disguise is so good for filling out your curve. I will say this, though. I am already realizing that with the way the play packs are designed, the play boosters, like, it's almost impossible to whiff building a deck. Like, I used to feel like a lot of the skill in Limited came from, like, having to put together a deck that wasn't gonna whiff and wasn't gonna suck. And it seemed like during deck building, like, everything was just fine. Like, no matter what you put in your deck, like, they're all gonna kind of be cards that are fine. And, like, the deck's gonna function and be fine. Like, it's almost like a training wheels, in a way. It's like all the players have their hands held, and, like, the Limited format is designed in a way where, like, you can't screw up your deck building. So it's like 100% of what you're getting out of Limited now feels like it's really just coming from the actual gameplay during the games, and not so much, you know, having to be smart with your deck building. I mean, you're still going to obviously do better and have a better deck if you're better at deck building, but, like, the degree to which that matters, I think, is a lot less than it used to be, which is kind of interesting. We're going to keep this. This looks fine. Only 2 mana is a little rough, but we can always... yes, we'll keep that. We can always analyze the pollen if we need to. Case of the Gorgon's Kiss, just like right off the bat. We're going to connect the dots. We are connecting the dots, NT01. So what do we want to disguise first? Our Radical or our Hellion? I think we want to disguise the Hellion because it can be it can be unmasked quicker for 1 less mana, and also Greenbelt Radical is not bad as just a 4-drop too. So I'm gonna do this. Face down card. I love it. I wish it was called something else, but they can't really call it something else without confusing people and letting them think that it actually has an actual name. And the whole thing is there's a mechanic in this set that deals with nameless cards. I mean, we'll just make you use your trick if you've got it. Another case? Okay. Wow. Alright. Does have to pay the ward, which is interesting. That's kind of wild. Well, we'll play the Greenbelt Radical. Now we have a 7-mana thing in our graveyard to collect evidence with. So all we need is, like, to use our shock and then analyze the pollen. We'll find our Axebane Ferox. That seems pretty good. Makeshift Binding. What a dick. What a dick. Let's see. Do we just play a Vengeful Creeper? No. I'm going to play it like this. Because I'm greedy. And I want to destroy the Makeshift Binding and get back our Greenbelt Radical. So we can block. And then shock to kill the Consultant. Have Collect Evidence 8 in our yard. Oh no! That's so sad. There goes all of our evidence. There goes all of our evidence. Damn, we have a lot of land, huh? I want to start getting cards under connecting the dots, so... Goodbye. Vengeful Creeper. Kill that. Get that. Now you're sad. Now you are very sad. He has to have 3 creatures go to graveyards in 1 turn. Okay. You hit our big thing. Now we've got a total of 6 in the graveyard for Analyze the Pollen. So we're getting there. Exile an attacking creature. That sucks. Exile is rough, man. We don't want to crack this yet, because we have to discard Analyze the Pollen. I don't want anything to do with that. Griffknot. God damn it! That fucking Griffknot! He doesn't even know that we have, like, a high Collect Evidence card in our hand. He's just getting so lucky. Tunnel Tipster. Day late and $1 short, man. Do we have to crack connecting the dots? We might. I think we just have to. Unfortunately. We'll just grab a mountain. Play the mountain. Crack connecting the dots. We need cards. We need cards, man. We need cards. Feels a little bad, but it is what it is. Alright, that's going to cost 5 to flip up. That leaves us with 4 mana left over. So we can disguise this. Hit for a whole bunch. Get a counter on the tipster. Now things are looking good. Double strike trampler. This thing gets to give something indestructible. Which means even if he has a good blocker, he's going to be in rough shape. 6 mana. Man, we can do it all. We can do it all. We can do it all. We might not even need to use the Galvanize, though. Here. We're just gonna swing. You don't understand the face down mechanics? I'll explain it after this game. See, now we get to keep our Galvanize. We didn't even have to kill a thing with Galvanize. We just used combat tricks. We still didn't trigger Case. Oh wait, we did, right? It's solved. But it doesn't solve until the end of his turn. Wait. Oh wait, is it? It's not solved. That's why it's grayed out. So what's cool about or I should say what's bad about Case of the Gorgon's Kiss is the things have to die on the person's turn that plays the Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. If it dies on our turn, it doesn't trigger the solve state. So definitely takes some setup for that card to be good. Cloak hasn't come up yet, but it might. Alright guys, Nectar of the Gods. You guys are funny. We've got our Ferox, we've got our Tunnel Tipster, and we've got 2 disguised creatures. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. What do we disguise first? Scoundrel or the Crocodile? Probably the Crocodile, because it can turn up sooner, right? That seems good to me. Alright, Tunnel Tipster. Actually, we can just play the Axebane Ferox next turn. That's so strong. Please don't have removal. Please don't have removal. Let's go. 4-turn clock. Holy shamoli. Holy shamoli. Now I understand why Tunnel Tipster is 2 mana too. It would just be so busted as a 1 mana dork. Even though it would curve really well into playing a turn 2 disguise creature. Like, it's already good enough as it is. Oh my god, what is going on here? What is going on? We have a Tin Street Gossip. I mean... Yep. Good lord. Good lord. God help you. Good lord. Mask Maker. Good luck. Good luck with Mask Maker. Alright, so we have 8 mana, effectively. Target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. We're 1 short of being able to disguise the Scoundrel and flip it in the same turn. He's probably going to block the Axebane Ferox, right? Now we could play and flip that. I really don't want to trade my Axebane Ferox. But I think we have to. Let's just go for it. Let's just be aggressive. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could either flip this up on our opponent's end step, or we can play out a Disguised Scoundrel and a Breakout. Let's break out. Break out! How much collect evidence do we have? Just the 4. Sharp-eyed rookie. I mean, putting it just onto the table seems really good. But I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be greedy. We have 8 mana to flip next turn, which means we can flip either one of these during combat. Which is kind of gross. Yes, the new Krenko is pretty cool. Doesn't know which is which. Hilarious. It doesn't know what to do. Vitu-Ghazi Inspector. Just not strong enough, I don't think. So we play what? Connecting the dots. And then we flip this dude. Yeah, that's what we do. I mean, I think it's fine to just get an extra card with connecting the dots, even if he does trade with the tipster. Because we get an extra card and we trade, which is fine, and we don't need the mana to flip this. So... boom! Holy schmoly. 10th Street Gossip, man, is the real deal. This makes me really want to play a Disguise deck in Standard, and that's probably a trap, because it's probably just too slow and not good enough, but... man, it's just so fun. It's just so fun. Killer Among Us. We don't have any trample, so that's kind of a bummer. We have 9 mana. So that is enough to do the thing. It's enough to do the thing. So we're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna give something indestructible if they try to like quadruple block it. Nope, just gonna let it through. Alright. Sounds good to me. We'll just hold up the ability to use this, because if he's got targeted removal, and he tries to kill like 10th Street Gossip or the Crocodile or whatever, we can just flip this up in response. Disguise is so strong. Disguise is just so stupid strong. Ooh, that's a pretty looking Thopter. Why does it have that shine to it? Do things that have to be sacrificed have that shine now? I hope so, because that's cool. I don't have any reach, so... my turn. Do I want to flip it? Nah, I don't think I want to waste it. Don't think I want to waste it. I think we'll just exile some more cards with connecting the dots. I guess it's probably worth it to flip this. Good lord. Dude, this deck is so strong. And we have 9 cards under connecting the dots. We gotta sack it next turn. Because we don't really want to exile more cards. We need to get the cards and stop milling ourselves, basically. Yeah, it's an enchantment. Oh, God. So disgusting. So disgusting. This needs to go up on YouTube. The first sealed. The disguise deck. It's just... It's bananas, man. It's so good. I would sacrifice you if it meant I could shine like that, Brownie Man. Do I have the ability? Is anybody gonna let me sacrifice them? Alright, this looks good. We're gonna keep it. We got a Tunnel Tipster. We got 2 disguise creatures. We got a breakout. Do we break out first? Nah, I think we Tunnel Tipster first. Although it would be strong. It would be strong to break out. But I think we have 2 2-drops in our hand. There's a lot less of a chance we actually hit a 2-drop off breakout. And if we don't hit a 2-drop, it's not a good turn 2 play. It's a good later on play. So we're going to wait. Let's see. This flips up for 5. This for 6. This for 6. So I think... we want to go... I mean, we could break out and Innocent Bystander. Maybe that's the way to go. Would do a nice cult leader. You can be the X1 token. I don't know, man. I want to disguise something. But I also want to get, like, the most value out of my cards. Screw it. We'll do it. We'll do it. If he swings with the bystander, we let it in and then we crack back. So, I mean... Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. V2 Inspector. I mean, kind of want to hold off, right? We need 1 more mana to flip the Clan Crusher. We could break out an Innocent Bystander, but I still think it's correct to probably just continue to set up here. Turn our Tunnel Tipster into a 3/3. Novus Inspectors. There's our 5 mana. So we could swing in with the Volrac Clan Crusher. Or we could just keep trying to get value. Off of disguising things. I think it's time to see what we got behind door number 1. That's what I think. So we'll absolutely trade one of these for Delny if Delny swings. But if the face down card or the bystander swings, we just let him through. Alright, we've got 5 total mana. We could flip up this guy. Could also swing with the Tunnel Tipster. I think that's what we do. I think we just... I mean, he's probably going to trade, right? He's holding up a trick for sure. For sure. I don't want to run into his trick. I'm worried. I'm worried, guys. I think we just continue to build up. I'm just going to keep building up disguise creatures. That's what I'm going to do. Innocent Bystander is a really good blocker for their face down creature, because if they turn it face up, we probably take more than 3 damage and get to investigate. So we don't get blown out. We either trade with it, or we force him to use all of his mana to flip it, get rid of the trick, and then it dies, but we get a clue token to replace it. Alright, Gatekeeper. What's he gonna hit? Tunnel Tipster? And gives me a 2... I mean, that's not that bad, to be honest. I mean, we can't really flip anything, and that part of it kind of sucks. We need 1 mana to flip the Crocodile or the Clan Basher. There we go. A bunch of things. Probably not. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. Innocent Bystander. And double block the 2/2. I mean, we could kill it, and he gets to investigate. I think that's probably fine. We'll just do that. We'll just let him investigate. Felonious Rage. I don't know why he did that. Why did he cast Felonious Rage? Just to get a 2/2, I guess? I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We can safely trade the Creeper, I think. I don't think we have to worry too much about losing that value. Alright, now we have 6 to flip things. So we're gonna go to town. He doesn't know what to do. Like, what do you block? Okay, so we flip this, we get to give something indestructible. But we don't survive the Gatekeeper. Man, so unlucky. This is like the one thing we wanted to be blocked by a 2-power creature. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. None of these are artifacts or enchantments, so that won't help. The double strike and trample means he takes 4. He's got to have a trick with this guy, right? I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. He's got to have a trick here. Do we just go next to damage and hope he activates the trick? Before we flip? Or do we risk... I guess either way, like, he loses his whole board and we keep our Crocodile if he doesn't have a trick. So let's just go to damage. If he doesn't have a trick, like, yeah, we lose all our face down cards, but we keep our Crocodile, and he's got, like, nothing except a Novus Inspector. Alright, that's what I was a little bit worried of. Do we want to keep our Crocodile by giving it indestructible? Or... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We ran out of time! I'm gonna lose the game just for that. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't notice we were out of fuses. Oh, that was so hard. But anything, literally flipping anything would have been better than that. That's rough, man. That is so rough. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. Alright, we have to collect evidence 6. Let's just get rid of the Crocodile. Boom, done. Counter on the Ferox. Swing for 5. We are trying really hard to race here. We've got hard-hitting question, so next turn we get to kill their crowd control warden. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, we gotta just chump block, right? Can't go to 2. So this has Menace now. Green Belt Radical. Let's get rid of you. We could hit for 5, get them down to 8, but that is super, super dangerous. I think we'll just wait. It's going to be better next turn when we give everything +1/+1 and trample. I'm hoping this just keeps him from swinging. Just having the ability to double block here. But no. No, no, no. Can I afford to take 6? I mean, we just kind of have to do that. Alright, so they trade. we're just out of gas, man. If I hadn't whiffed that one play and we had an extra creature here, we would be doing so much better. We gotta turn this thing face up. It's really our only chance. Yeah, it has ward, collect evidence. So they have to exile things from their graveyard in order to target it. Which is actually really cool because there's two different ways you can utilize that. You can just play cards that exile their graveyard so that this basically turns into hexproof because they'll never have the evidence to collect to target it. Or you can have instant speed answers that allow you to exile things from the graveyard. So you let them cast their removal spell on this first, the collect evidence ward triggers, and then in response to that you exile the stuff from their graveyard. So not only do they not be able to pay the ward and this thing survives, but they also waste a removal spell. That seems really fun to me. Ow. That's it. Ugh. If we had had one more creature, that would be so different. We would have had extra life left over from 2 turns of having an extra blocker. And we would have an extra creature on the board. I think that might have made the difference in us winning or losing. Like, we still would have been behind, but not by a lot. Nord, good to see you. We're jumping right back in. So far, I'm kind of loving this set. Draft seems... Well, I haven't drafted yet. Limited, we'll say. Seems pretty awesome. My only real problem is also probably an upside for most people. Is that I do feel like the new play boosters feel like they kind of have training wheels. In that everything is playable. Like, it's super hard to make a wrong decision when building your deck. You know, and have your deck not function because of it. Just everything seems like just put the stuff in, just put the creatures in, and then you have a deck. It's like a lot harder to screw it up, I think. Which, for me, is kind of a bummer, but I also feel like for the overall Magic community, is probably a good thing. It helps onboard new players easier with less feel bads. There's more rares. Like, this deck is so much more powerful because we got, what? I think we got 8 rares instead of 6. An average of an extra 1 per 3 packs. Alright, keep 7. We've got 10 Street Gossip on 4, so... Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Even the doggos are excited. Right, start with the forest. Do breakout on 2. If we're lucky, we'll hit a 2-drop. But if not, we can at least put something into our hand. Okay, do we want Sharp-Eyed Rookie? Yes, we want Sharp-Eyed Rookie. Boom. That's incredibly strong. We won't get a counter when we disguise one of these guys out, which is kind of a bummer. But that's okay. We will get a counter when we put out the 10 Street Gossip, and at that point, I mean, a 3/3 Vigilance that we got out on turn 2 seems pretty good. Avalan has a question. I might have an answer for you. We'll swing. Hold on to our face down guy. I guarantee you our trick's better than yours, and we're about to have mana to do it. We're about to have 7 mana for flipping this guy. We only need 6, so... I haven't checked it out yet, no. Since you weren't on stream anymore, I figured I would spend my time with other things that I needed to do, and, you know, do that when you were on stream. But we can check it out after this, after the sealed, if you want, before I go to the draft. Or before I enter a draft. I wouldn't say go to a draft. Yes. I mean, that's still kind of okay. We've got 6 mana to flip this thing. Take 9? Oh my god. So gross. So gross. Kind of just want to play the Vengeful Creeper so that Sharp-Eyed Rookie becomes a 4/4. Either one of these hits and it's game over at that point. Maybe I'll break out first. I do have 7 mana, right? Break out. Maybe I find a different creature that's not a disguise creature that can pump up the rookie. And I don't have to waste the disguise stuff. Whole lot of shaking going on. And a Rubble Belt Maverick. Interesting. Wait, how were you able to use... Oh, use Scene of the Crime. With Inside Source. I gotcha. I got it. Alright, so 7 mana. We're going to start with Breakout. Oh my god, an Axebane Ferox. We could also Tunnel Tipster and get the haste and have 6. We don't really need the 6 though. Dude, this is gross. Yeah, we're just gonna take the Axebane Ferox. And then we're gonna play the Axebane Ferox. And then we're gonna smash. And he has to 1-for-1 each of them. Or he's dead. Axebane Ferox is so good. It's so good. Questing Beast at home might be stepping it up, man. Questing Beast at home might be like the real deal. We have no green mana. Can't keep it. This is much better. What do we put back? If we don't draw the second green for Ferox, we need a turn 4 play, right? But we definitely want to play something on turn 3, so... I think we have to put back Hard-Hitting Question. Which I kind of hate. Well, no, because we can play Riftburst Hellion on 3, and then we could still use Hard-Hitting Question with the Hellion if we don't draw the second green. Or we could just play it safe and put back the Ferox and keep the Greenbelt Radical. Welcome back, Ace. I think... we go for the gold with the Axebane Ferox here. I think we try for it. We do whiff if we don't hit another forest, but we're also going to draw other cards along the way, so we could draw into optional plays, right? I think being able to play the Hellion on turn 3 is probably fine. Yes, we will keep the Tunnel Tipster. Thank you very much. That lets us play Axebane Ferox on 3. Let's go. Gotta try for it. He might have removal. He's in Rakdos, but we gotta try, right? We gotta try. Alright, so that's 2 in our yard for collect evidence. Do some more face down shenanigans. Another face down card. No. No, no, no. Now if you want to trade, that's fine. But I'm not going to trade on your terms. Let's race. And if he kills either one of these, then we have our collect evidence for Vitu-Ghazi, which means we make the other one even bigger. We've got hard-hitting question, which will kill anything in combination with the Axebane Ferox because of Death Touch. Axebane Ferox is so good. So that was a Dog Walker. Don't have the 6 mana. But what we can do is we could Galvanize and kill the Dog Walker. Do we even want to? We could hard-hitting question. Maybe we just hold this back. As nice as it would be to get in for 2 more damage, I don't think it's worth it. Swing with the Ferox. And if he's got any kind of trick, we can Galvanize. I don't fucking trust that card. So we're going to use hard hitting because we can keep Galvanize held up to use on his turn if we need to. End the turn. Alright, now we've got 3 mana worth of things for Inspector, which means when we play the Galvanize, we'll be up to 5. We'll only need 1 more mana in there. Collect evidence. I wish I had a way. I wish I had a way. Alright. That's fine. We'll use it with Vitu-Ghazi Inspector next turn. We wait until he smashes in with everything. Because if we kill the Dog Walker ahead of time, he's not going to attack with the 2 dogs. But if we don't, or you have to go like this. Get out of here. No blocks. Pass turn. Come at me, bro. You're gonna regret that. There's no way he's got a trick that's good enough, right? Maybe he does. Oh, he's got Make Your Move. I mean, we still got rid of a removal spell and fogged 3 damage, right? So it's not the worst thing ever. Alright, we absolutely have to do this. Collect Evidence 6. Let's go with, let's just do the Riftburst Hellion. Even though we waste 1 point of Collect Evidence. Keep this in our hand as a bluff. Now we've got decent blocks unless he's got even more tricks. He does seem to have a lot. Oh no, Undercity Eliminator. That's pretty good. I think he might have us, guys. Of course the update was big. It's an entire new set. Double Strike Trample. I mean, I think we just have to play it, right? Unfortunately. I would prefer to get some Tricky Trick, but oh, more lands? Dude, that feels so bad. We just have to wait until we top deck some actual value. Oh no, we lose. Man. I know I say it every time, but I definitely feel cheated by the algorithm. Like, it got to a key turn in the game, and I drew 3 lands in a row, and he drew his removal to kill my only blocker. Like, come on. This looks good. We'll keep this. With a little bit of luck, Breakout will actually hit a 2-drop. The furniture talks. The furniture talks. Does the furniture talk? Hey, I'm busy. Oh no, it's the weapons. The weapons that are hidden around. They do things. Keep 7. Hello. Oh, talking furniture. Surveil. Yeah, we'll keep a Tunnel Tipster. You kidding me? Kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Tunnel Tipster, bro. Face down card. I mean, I think we just want to do this. Pump it up to a 2/2. We don't have the ward, unfortunately. Could analyze the pollen and find a red mana. But no, we'll pass. We will pass. What you got? What you got from yours of? Show me what you've got. Good job. I like what you've got. We's got a rope. Clips for 3 though. 3 is a lot. 3 is an awful lot, isn't it? We know he's not flipping anything. We're gonna start with a breakout, I think. Sharp-eyed rookie seems good. We could find a land to play the land if we really wanted to. We've got 3 mana total. So I guess we could hard-hitting question, right? Alright, let's do this. This guy is going to kill this guy. Auto pay. And then we're going to swing in and offer a trade with either one. And hit for at least 2. Alright, that's fine. Vengeful Creeper survives. We're 1 mana away from flipping it. We can always analyze the pollen to find that land if we're desperate. We've got 5 things of 8 for analyze the pollen. Red herring. Alright, so we can flip, destroy the red herring. I think that's probably the right call. Hit for 5, and then we're racing. Definitely gotta slam connect the dots next turn, and we definitely gotta start swinging in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can top deck a land, we can play connect the dots and rope and equip the rope, which means the tunnel tipster will be able to swing in and trigger the connecting the dots. Otherwise, we can't risk swinging in with the tunnel tipster. I mean, I guess we could. We trade with the pyrotechnic performer and exile a card for later with connecting the dots. Oh boy, Sanguine Savior and Night Drinker Moroi. So we probably need to go hard here. It's time to go hard. Get 2 triggers on connecting the dots. If he kills the creeper, we've got enough evidence to collect. If he kills the tunnel tipster, we don't. But we can sack connecting the dots and get 2 more. So if he kills the tunnel tipster and we sack connecting the dots, but the problem is if we sack connecting the dots, we have to discard our hand. So I guess what we do is we cast Analyze the Pollen, and in response we can sack connecting the dots. No, because I think we have to... Do we have to choose whether we're collecting evidence 8 before resolution? I think so. Be nice if we could put it on the stack and then sack a thing in response. I don't think it's possible though. He's certainly trying. Face down card. Flip it. give that lifelink, swing for 3. It's a bold move. It's a bold move. It's a very bold move. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go red, red, green. Play that. Then we're gonna test. We probably can't, but even if we can't, fetching a land, playing the land, and then cracking, connecting the dots is fine. So we're gonna do this. What do you mean unpayable cost? Oh, wait, right. Okay. So it won't let us sack in response. Which is a bummer. We will sack connecting the dots in response, though. Because why not? That's why. Because why not? Ooh, we got a hard-hitting question. Sick, we can play that this turn. With our new land. Nice. Very nice. I think we got him now. I think we got him. I think we got him. Ooh. That's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. We cannot hard cast the Scoundrel. We need 1 extra. Well, if we use a Tunnel Tipster, we could flip it. Give something indestructible. We could also just flip this for 5 and have another 3 or 4 if we use the Tunnel Tipster. I think we just win if we swing, right? We'll try casting Breakout because why not? Is that just better? Can't block that. You literally can't. You have to block the creeper. And then we go like this. And flip the basher. Get in there with double strike. Let's go. Alright, so we're 4 and 2. Let's keep it moving. This sealed deck feels like a draft deck. And I wonder if that's specifically because of the play boosters. Anyone else that's done a sealed? Has anybody else that's done a sealed? Is there anybody in chat that has done a sealed? Because I'm curious if it's just a fluke or if this is kind of how sealed feels. Like your card pool is almost draft worthy. Alright, we'll keep this. This looks pretty good. Don't think we want to fetch a land. I think we just want to hold up Shock and then hold up Galvanize and then play this as a disguise creature. Although in this case I think we'll play the Crocodile as the disguise creature, because not only does it come up for a cheaper disguise cost than the Greenbelt Radical, but the Greenbelt Radical is also a potential turn 4 just slam it as a 4/4, which is a pretty good play. Kind of want to kill this with Shock. But if we do that, we can't do anything else. I don't think it's worth it. Let's try breaking out. Vitu-Ghazi, Inspector, or the Creeper. Spectre goes onto the field with haste, but it's a little bit wasteful. Let's just put the Creeper in our hand. Alright, we'll trade. What did we get? An Alley Assailant? He got our Crocodile. That's fine. We're gonna analyze the Pollen now. Thank you. We're gonna find our Axebane Ferox, I think. But let me be sure before I do. Like, Tin Street Gossip would be pretty good. Right? Because we have the two dudes. That actually might be better. He's got 3 in his yard. Yeah, let's grab Tin Street Gossip. It's just going to be really good with our board state. Face down card. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll kill it later. Let's get Tin Street Gossip out there. 7 total mana. I don't think we take a chance on connecting the dots yet. I do think we swing in and hold up our instant speed shenanigans, though. See what you got. Let's see what you got. You got nothing. Three and 4 and 3 and 4. I mean, I guess we go like this. Oh crap, it didn't use. I wanted to use the Gossip mana. Well, we need to make sure we use the Gossip mana, so let's just play both the wards out. Hold up Shock and end the turn. Does mean if he swings in with his disguised creature, we gotta just kind of let it through. It's probably fine. Rakish Scoundrel. Well, here we go. Are you ready? See what he does. So many options. Sure. What's your trick? That is a hell of a trick. So we'll just do that, and then we'll do that. Next turn we'll play Connecting the Dots and smash in and get a bunch of cards exiled with it. We'll still have 5 to flip something, so we could flip nothing, I guess. Alright, let's Surveil. We don't need you. Do we Connecting the Dots? We could shock and flip something that just might be better. Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes complete sense to just do this. And win. He got really greedy with that Etrata. Really, really greedy. Alright, we're 5 and 2. Let's take this thing to 7. Can we? Can we take it to 7? Are there any really good cheap vampires in this set? I'm wondering if my vampire deck might get some upgrades. I know there's Vein Ripper, and I know there's that one vampire that's the Orzhov Disguise vampire, which isn't gonna be good enough. But wondering what else. Okay, we can keep 7. Gonna break out on 2, hopefully hit a 2-drop. But we shall see. Oh, we got the Tunnel Tipster. We've got the Tunnel Tipster. We could play Hard-Hitting Question, but it's not really going to do anything, so we'll pass the turn. If we get lucky and top deck a land, we could just straight up play the 4/4 Greenbelt Radical. I wasn't talking about being optimistic about the event. Optimistic about having the cards I need over the course of the next week or so to make the decks I need for YouTube. So we could break out again. Or we could just play a disguised creature. Kind of a tricky decision, to be honest. I think we just do this. Buff up our tipster. Means he can't swing in with the Mask Maker or he just loses it. Which he might be fine with. Wisp Drinker Vampire. Interesting. Alright, I mean, we still trade. It's whatever. It's whatever. And now we've got lots of evidence in our yard. Lots of evidence. Hey, Lewis. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but I'm not super optimistic about making it to 7 Avalan. At the point we're at now, I'm fine. We pretty much made back what we put into it, so it's just gravy at this point. If I was still at like 2 or 3 wins, then yes, there'd be lots of potential for feel bads. Man, I'm just short on mana, huh? Just short on mana. I guess we just want to go... Let's see, 5, 7, 6. I guess we just got to do this, right? And then we can still try to trade face-down creatures. There's still a rule that, you know, if they don't have 5 or more mana, the toughness is still going to be 2 or less. Flipping the thing is not going to change whether they trade or not. Night Watch. Didn't have the white. You didn't have the white. We have plenty of collect evidence now. And a 3/3. Which is nice. I assume you don't give the menace to the 2/2. Oh, it gives +2/+0. I guess that makes sense. Dude, we just don't have any land. I don't know what's going on. We have 0 land, bro. I guess we just don't get to play? This is so ridiculous. We've seen 13, 14... Yeah, 14 cards. And still stuck on 2? Like, what is going on? This is so dumb. Thank you. I mean, we have to play this guy so that we can actually block, right? It's not good, though. We go to 3. Come on, give me another land, you fucker. Hard-hitting question. We have 2 hard-hitting questions. I guess that's just what we gotta do, right? Is just use our hard-hitting questions, because anything else is just, like, too slow? This thing's got menace. Damn it, I probably should have just killed that instead. should have probably just used one hard hitting question, killed this thing. Collect evidence 3. Yes. So we're going to go to 1 at least. If he can flip it, we're probably dead. If he has any kind of pump or burn or whatever, we're probably dead. Okay. You're telling me there's a chance. Come on. Please, just don't have removal. Thank you. I'll take it. I will fucking take it. We need a third blocker, though. Like, we could flip this guy up and then kill something with the shock, and that's cool, but we can't afford to let a single point of damage through, so we can't really do that kind of a trick in this scenario. We just need a third blocker. And if he draws removal, we're just dead. Luckily, he's in Gruul, so his removal's a little bit more limited. Surveil 2. Total of 6 here. I mean, we have to block, right? Damn it. Doing the wrong thing. You and you. What is your trick? Oh no, he had the double striker. There was no way we could have blocked and done it because of that. Oh, that feels bad. That's okay though. We went 5 and 3. That's fine. So we only really lost 400 gems. But we got, what, 9 packs? Thanks so much for checking out my channel. I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at Patreon. Without you guys, this channel would not be possible, so honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your contributions. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. The more likes we get and the quicker we get them, the bigger this channel will grow and the faster it will grow. I'd love nothing more than this channel to become something very special for you guys, but it's entirely up to you how fast that happens. Also, if you'd like more deck techs, that's somewhere over there. And if you'd like to see what else the channel's been up to lately, that's somewhere up that way. Also, subscribe, circle below, do all the things.